welcome back. Today, I tried on a bunch of clothes from Leorever. And you know what? That brings up a really good point right off the bat. I'm almost sure that this company is called Leorever. I looked it up, tried to get some more information on it. It sounds like Leorever to me, but I'm pretty sure that they want people to call it Leorever. Don't ask me, that's just what I found through a Google search. Secondly, I really had a hard time just diving into Leorever to start. They've been on my radar for a while because they've got like a bunch of very like big masculine men as models. And so I was always thinking maybe I should try out some of their tights, maybe some of their clothes are good, but I never really pulled the trigger. And I'm really glad that I finally did because they really do have some phenomenal clothes. That being said, I kind of skipped out on an entire part of their line. They've got kind of like a big tennis presence, I'm pretty sure, and like a big tennis line, and I skipped that out completely. I focused exclusively on their kind of compression and Under Armour because that was already a lot of clothes. So I was like, well, I guess we'll try this out and maybe someday I'll try out their tennis stuff. Ooh, the last thing I want to say, I picked the correct sizes for all of the pants that I tried on, but I picked the incorrect size for all of the shirts that I tried on. I got size smalls for all of the shirts and I could have gone up to a medium in every single one of them. So I'm trying to look objectively at these clothes and kind of say like, okay, but if they were the right size, would I have liked them? And that's the lens that I'm going to try and use for the rest of this video. Let's jump into it. Starting with the short sleeve performance tee. So this was actually the first shirt that I tried on in the order, and I was surprised because I didn't realize that it'd be such a thick material. You know, once again, trying to think about if this were one size bigger, how that would feel, but with the size that I had, it definitely felt way too tight. The material felt pretty thick and hot. Like if I were to sweat in it, it would feel like it would get really weighed down. So this wasn't my favorite. I also, don't love the branding on the front or the branding on the back, where they've got, here I can show you, their nice little Leorever lion. Maybe the lion is named Leorever. Pause for a second. What does Leorever mean? French for dreaming lion. Ah, what an interesting name for an athletic brand. Anyway, this shirt was just fine to me. For $79, I would not recommend keeping this shirt, but it was interesting. I also don't love the V-neck neckline. I think that that's kind of out, but that's just me. The men's performance micro tights. I got these in LA Gold. I actually really loved these. I think that they could be used for swimming. They could be used if you are in your home gym and no one's around. You could absolutely use them. You can even use them at your gym. I don't care, but I did think that these fit really, really well. I got an extra small. I probably could have done a small as well. But the extra small felt very, very comfortable. It wasn't too tight, but it did feel like it gave enough support. And also, if you look at that front pouch area, it is double layered. So you don't obviously need to wear underwear underneath these. And I think that they're just really, really well made. Even if you were in the water, they wouldn't be see-through or anything like that. So I really, really liked these micro tights. Also, they've got a ton of different colors, which is really great. So you can try any of the colors here, and I'm pretty sure that the colors here are for all of their tights. So we're gonna go through a bunch of their tights and you can do all of these colors for those. Okay, now we've got the thigh tight, and I got these in these really lovely Westwood blue color. I think that these are absolutely great. $79 price point is not ideal for an undergarment, right? But I do think that these are really, really well made. It didn't feel like they were going to fall apart after 3 washes. The one piece of these that is an interesting addition that I don't necessarily think is necessary is this little pocket here for your phone. I'm assuming that's what it's for. And I just don't know how functional that really is. They want it to be functional, but if I was working out, I would never put my phone in there because I'm using these and most likely I'm gonna be doing something a little bit higher intensity. And I feel like my phone would just fly out. So that was a little weird to me. Once again, I think these tights are super functional. I think that you could wear them by themselves or put a pair of shorts on over the top of them. I was really, really impressed with these tights. And then lastly for our tights, we have these calf tights in these lovely fur green color. Once again, I felt like the fit of them was just really phenomenal. Everything about them is the same as the thigh tight, except that they just go a little bit further down. And it's gonna be a really good tight for winter when you're having to go outside to get to the gym, or if you're doing a long run outside and you want to put a pair of joggers over the top of them, put a pair of shorts over the top of them, these are just a really great option for you. And once again, we've got all these different colors that you can choose from, which is just super fun. I think that that's one of the really strong points of Leorever, is just that they have super vibrant colors, and it's never gonna be boring, that's for sure. You know, I wanted to try a pair of their shorts. I know that I said that I was gonna keep this to their base layers, but I wanted to try this out, see if there was anything there, right? So I tried the Monte Carlo quad short, and I didn't like it. I got a size small instead of the extra smalls that I got for the other tights that I tried. And, you know, it was just baggy. It seemed like the zippers on it were pretty low quality. These just aren't the shorts that I would suggest. I've tried on so many different pairs of athletic shorts that really have the sizing and the quality down pat. And it feels like Leorever just spent like all of their R&D budget on their tights because they're really great, and then kind of forgot a little bit about these shorts. So listen, I liked the sleeveless compression shirt. Once again, I think that it's hard for me to gauge if it's the best tank top I've ever tried because it's not the correct size, but I think that it hugs really well around your body. I think that the colors that they have are really great, just like the tights, and you can match the tights if you want to. But they, again, use this thicker material, and maybe with a tank top I'd be more okay with that than a short sleeve or a long sleeve. But what I didn't love about this is that, you know, it does have like a little bit more material up here, and I found that I liked the actual tank top that we're gonna try on next more than I liked this sleeveless compression shirt. So this is the tank that I was talking about. I wanted to try the purple because I don't have anything in purple. Like I don't think I have one piece of clothing in purple. And it was, you know, an experience. I'm not gonna keep this because again, I don't see the functionality of the color purple very much. That being said, I am colorblind, so take that with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt, right? But I did like the fit of the tank so much more than the sleeveless shirt that we were just looking at. So at $69, this is a more expensive tank top. And like I said, I think that Leorever has their tights figured out way more than they have their shirts figured out. But I did like this tank. And then lastly, we had the compression long sleeve. You know, it kind of went like tank, sleeveless, short sleeve, long sleeve for me. I really did not like the long sleeve because that thicker material just felt worse and worse the longer that the sleeves were. I would say across the board. I know I sound like a broken record here, but the material that they use for their tops, I would love to see them use something just a little bit lighter, a little bit more athletic. You know, maybe using a little bit more spandex would be helpful, just so that it has a little bit of stretch in there, because this is just very, very firm. And because I can't move super well in them, I'm not gonna be keeping any of these shirts. And that is our Leorever order. I hope this was helpful. You know, I thought for a very long time, like I said, about making this order, and I'm glad that I finally did, because I think that their tights are top of the line. You know, like so many other fitness brands, I think that they have found a really strong niche in tights, and I think that they are lagging behind in their shirts. That's fine. Maybe they'll get it under control and then we can do another one of these and I'll be like, yeah, they finally figured the shirts out. But for now, I would stick to the tights because I do think that they are some of the best tights that I've ever tried on. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to like it, share it with a friend, and let me know in the comments below who you'd like me to do a clothing haul with in the future. I'll see you next time.